excuse me, you don't talk to me like you did me a favor by calling me. I was even upset the fact that I might have been bothered on nothing. I'm like, what is wrong? And there was nobody I could actually call. I mean, nobody. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Akwemi Avivat, and on my channel I create and film interesting content. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much guys. I love you for the love so far. I really appreciate you guys. You're 1 in a million, in a trillion, in a quadrillion. Thank you so much guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like the button, share and drop your comment. So guys, I want to gist you today on the story time. I'm sure you know what I want to gist you about already by the title of this video. Yep, I want to gist you about how I got dumped. Imagine a beautiful girl like me, I got dumped. It's sad but real. Yep, I didn't want to say that I got dumped, but I actually got dumped. What actually happened? Okay, I knew from the onset I was gonna get not gonna get dumped, but I knew from the onset that it was like a 70-30 or a 50-50 thing, so I wasn't expecting much. That was the first day we saw each other as per he likes me. Not the first we actually saw each other officially, but the first day he saw me like, oh, I like you, oh, I like you. I actually saw something, not him, he wasn't the one doing it, but I saw something around him. I felt like, okay, you're no different, you understand? So that very day we spoke. He was the kind of person that was so real. It was so real. He wasn't hiding anything, I guess. And I love real people. People are so real. See, we might not be close, but if you're real with me, I appreciate it a lot. So and it's very romantic. I started catching feelings. I started feeling like I might be different. It might not happen to me. Oh my god. But I wasn't expecting too much, but I was just hoping that, oh, maybe I don't know, but I wasn't expecting too much actually. I wasn't expecting too much. So along the line, started dating, started having feelings. Kind of person that would affirm positivity to himself, and if he tells you it's gonna rain, it is gonna rain. Not like he has some kind of supernatural power or something, but it's so how do I put it, like, do I say that is courage? I don't know, but I love that about him, and it's very romantic. It was like, oh, whenever I'm around him, he wants to be around me. Whenever I'm around, he wants to like be with me, beside me. And oh my god, that was romantic. I don't want to go too much into the romantic part. So later on, the relationship started like fading off, and I called him to notice, and I was like, what should we do about it? And I was like, oh, he's actually, what should we do about it? I was so happy. I was like, oh, he wanted to work, this, that, but everything was still going normal, but the vibe was reducing, you understand? So, but I would still do my part. Then we started fighting once in a while, and the cause of those arguments were something so avoidable, like so avoidable. I felt like it was intentional, so I was kind of a little bit reserved. I wouldn't say much. Then when it all started, why I feel like I got dumped. There it is. Okay, meanwhile before then I'd been feeling so I feel like I was not being respected. And you know what, for me, respect is something I take really serious. If you're not going to respect me, just don't disrespect me, you understand? And I feel like I was being disrespected. It was something, you're not disrespecting me, not just between us, but like a third party is beginning to, I don't know if the third party sees that disrespect, or they would even see it but not want to acknowledge it in front of me, you understand? And I started feeling bad. So the reason why I said I got dumped, yeah, the reason I said I got dumped, I got dumped. Okay, this was what happened. So while we're still dating, I had issues with my phone, and that phone I just got it, so I had to like take it back because it has warranty, and I was told to come back in 2 days to come get it. No, I think 3 days to come get it. So I was using a small phone, and on that small phone I have no contact saved. All my contacts are saved on my Gmail. So so I didn't have any contact at all. Not until when he called me, I was like, okay, I had his voice and I saved the number. So I probably have just like maybe 3 numbers that calls me very well, something on that small phone. So we saw each other. After we saw each other, one of his friends was like, I should come. I'm like, come on. I was like, oh, I'm very busy. I can't come right now. This, that, blah, blah, blah. Then there was this day, I was going to my sister's house. I just saw a big sister's WhatsApp story, and it was like, fly safe, bro. My boyfriend, fly safe. Where is he flying to? I did not know. As in, I don't understand. Is he flying from the sitting room to the kitchen, or from the kitchen to the bedroom? I do not understand. How I still spoke to few, like in night. Okay, it was in the morning. Like I still spoke to him last night. So what's going on? Hey. I was surprised. I'm kind of person that, okay, I was introduced to him by this big sister. I'm kind of person that even if we have issues, I would not go to the person, a third party, or to the person that introduced us together, because I feel like it should be between us. Understand? Sorry. So I actually didn't say anything. I was going to ask him directly. I was like, chill, babe. This is someone introduced you to this person. Please ask Jerry. I was asked, and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. It was an emergency. He really had to go. Blah blah blah. I said okay. But I'm not an illiterate now. Hey, God of Nazareth, before you left here, there's no airport here. You went for a 2 hours journey, and on your way there, I remember you called me. I missed your call and I called you back, and you were like, oh, you're on your way, you're gonna call me. I felt like he was traveling, but I was just like, he said he was out, so when he's home he's gonna call me. He actually called me. He didn't tell me he left the city already. He left the city before you bought your ticket, you packed your stuff. And the last time I went to visit him, like few days before he traveled, I actually saw some bags, but I thought it was not for him, like for his cousin or something. I didn't know it was like you could even buy bags, traveling bags, and just keep it. Like there's no big deal in it, right? But I didn't ask. And it was impromptu. And you were able to pack your stuff. You were traveling out of the city. You didn't tell me. You boarded your flight. You didn't tell me. You took pictures. You sent it to you sent it to some people. I didn't know about it, and I got to know from someone's WhatsApp story. Pathetic, right? I was so disappointed. A day before he traveled, I went for my phone. I didn't think I was going for my phone. When he called me, it was on my small phone, but like I went for my phone and I got it, and I messaged him around 9 p.m. like, yo, what's up? We had a chat. He didn't even know it was like surprise. Oh, you've gotten your phone? I said yes, which means, assuming I hadn't gotten that phone, I wouldn't have seen the WhatsApp story. Actually, I don't have anybody's number except his number. I would have kept on calling, switched off, and I would be bothered on nothing. That was why I was even upset. The fact that I might have been bothered on nothing. I'm like, what is wrong? And there was nobody I could actually call. I mean, nobody, because there was nobody I could call to call somebody, because I was really sad that, wow, that was why I felt like I was done. Because if it wasn't something like, if I had my phone, of course I'm gonna say, but like, you know, I didn't have a phone. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, right? But it was so heartbreaking Then the big sis told him, and he apologized for like 2 days. He's sorry, he's sorry, he's sorry. And like, and as a gentle lady I am, and I don't know how to like hold things for long, I actually forgave him. But the reason why I had to like let go of the relationship from me was because the communication was not there at all, like at all. At times we don't even communicate for 3 good days. And I told him that I want to have a conversation with you and I don't want it to lead to an argument. Like I told him I do not want it to lead to an argument. I was like, okay, sure, let's go. And I brought up the communication issue. He was like, you know, I know he doesn't like it when I sound like this, when I'm not happy, when I'm not this, when I'm not that. And we didn't think of an high that actual issue led to an argument. I was like, we don't communicate. Issues that could easily be avoided, we tend, I don't want to say him, so it doesn't look like, okay, pushing the blame on him. Issues we could easily avoid is leading to like argument. At times I remember before he traveled, he left Nigeria actually. Before he traveled, then I remember something very little. I do not really want to explain here, you understand? It involves someone else, so I don't want to really share. I remember we had one issue then, like something very, very minor, like super minor, like very minor. We didn't talk for like almost a week. And when he was gonna call back, it was like, are you ready to talk now? I was like, hello, excuse me, you don't talk to me like you did me a favor by calling me. You know what I'm trying to say, right? So I feel like it wasn't really healthy and disrespect was beginning to set in. And what actually made me feel like, you know what, I am done, was when I felt like you were traveling, you didn't tell me about it. We still communicated hours before, you didn't tell me about it. And the funniest thing was, I wasn't even with my big phone, my main phone, which means if I didn't go for that phone, I wouldn't know. I would just keep calling you, be disturbed or nothing, and I was really offended by that. But it is what it is. Everybody had to go their separate ways. Everybody is happy now. So guys, that is the story on how I got dumped. The reason why I feel like I was dumped was because he wasn't gonna tell me. He knew I wasn't gonna find out, but but God, like, I connected my phone and that was how I got to know. So guys, thank you so much for listening. I'm heartbroken. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the post notification, comment and share the video. I love you all. Kisses.